And there we go, ended up with a extra belt here. And now it looks like we need more transistors. I already upgraded these into, what is this, level 3 electronic machines, and these 4 into level 3s as well. But now the belt is too slow. And even if I used both sides, it wouldn't help because it combines here with the solder. So it'd have to have its own belt. And that's not gonna happen. No way, there's not enough space for that around here. So let's try and upgrade it into a purple belt. I need a lot of tunnels for that though. I need to cancel those modules. I also added some modules here on productivity and green and whatever I had on me from building them by hand. I should build them by machine soon. Purple belt all the way, and still these guys can barely output anything. There's too much on the belt, but now it's at least piling up over here. So that was a good upgrade. Now they can build more of these and more brains and stuff. So now let's get on to the tools, the Mark 4 and 3, these two. Mark 4 probably right here when we have the silicon stuff. But let's start with the Mark 3 because it is needed somehow, wasn't it? I think. Or maybe it was just the flying frame. No, these all need the previous robot. So Mark 3 shall be right around here somewhere. It needed the plates, the gear wheels and the bearings. There we go. We've managed to fit this thing here in between by doing some rearranging. Move these 3 that way and rearrange some of the chests and stuff. So now we get the Mark 3 tools coming in from this thing into that provider chest. And looks like I could upgrade these to make more titanium. Too bad I didn't automate the electrolyzers yet. Looks like I'm missing silicon nitride. It should be close by. I can also get it myself, depending on which one I can find quicker. There we go. It's right over here. There it is. Thank you very much. Let's build some of those and upgrade more titanium. And it is also cleared out, at least up to there. Oh man, even with level 4s on all of them and some productivity modules too, they cannot produce enough for all of these. It's probably because I upgraded these chests into bigger ones. Why does that have so few bearing bones? Oh, because this thing is incorrect. There we go. I wasn't placing any in there. So I would need more of these, but there's not really room unless I move up these splitters. Yeah, let's do one here at least. Should be doable. Put that there. Copy the recipe. One of these here. I guess could take from the splitter, and then this thing can go here. Take from. Let's put the output first. Is that correct? Yes, sir. And then input is there. I do have some raw productivity module 1s with me, but I was thinking of upgrading them into level 2s. But then again, there's plenty of space here, so maybe I'll put them in there. Just raw productivity. They give +5 productivity each, whereas the normal effectivity module gives, this one productivity module gives also 5%, but it also increases energy consumption and pollution. And that's why these are called raw. They don't have any drawbacks to them, but they require like same components as speed and effectivity combined into raw speed. Then we have pollution cleaning and effectivity combining to green module, and productivity, effectivity, and pollution cleaning combined into raw productivity. Zap them in there. Booyah. So now they have like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30% more productivity, some even more. Because some of them did have the level 2s like this guy, so he's got like 5% more. Same with that one. Yeah, now it's starting to back up very good. I also upgraded these into Mark II, so they're as fast as they can be, unless I also put productivity modules in there. Yeah, let's take a few of these out, zap them in there. And then let's upgrade the gear wheel thing. Let's try level 3. Crafting time is only 0.5. That'll speed up this thing to build more, which I could also upgrade. Yes, yes. Let's try the 6. Booyah. Although, let's see what the crafting time for the next level of tool is 4. Well, this is 3. So maybe I'll downgrade it into... I don't have a 5 on me. Let's build one. Only takes half a time unit. Booyah. And then let's use the 6 for the level 4 crafting tool. Look at all those raw productivity module icons. So over here we have the silicon stuff, and then it needed nitinol gear wheels, which are up there where I came from. I guess we'll put it here and import the nitinol gear wheels. Might even be able to do a belt from there through here. There we go. A nice belt here with a splitter to store some, and then the rest go through here into this thing where we just need that, and it'll start pumping out Mark 4s. Also needs a provide a chest, put her there. It probably doesn't need a stack inserter, but it does need a fast on this one. Would probably be too slow. Yeah, looks like it's constantly moving, so this thing might end up slowing the machine down. But not anymore. So now we got all 4 levels of tools and brains. So let's go see how the Mark 4s are coming to life. The robots. Although it looks like all of the ones that I'm seeing flying, they look like Mark 1s based on their speed. Ah, there's a piece of belt missing, that's why. There we go. Now they'll pump out the Mark 3s, and this will pump out the Mark 4s, and they go in there, and there they are. Let's go have a look at the requesting chest of, where was it? Somewhere around here. This thing, it's already got 400 in it. Wait a minute, 865. Ah, yeah, it's got even more in it because some new ones are coming from here. But let's ramp up that. Everybody's gotta get changed. That'll fill it up. I might have to replace this chest thing with an actual roboport, because it seems like the new ones don't go into traffic unless I place them into this, like this roboport, and took out all the level 1 logistics robots. Then the level 4 zoomed away. There's one right there. Look at it go. It's so fast. So let's replace this thing with a roboport. Do I have enough space to pick up all of those guys though? I hope so. Nope. Let's put them in here, except I can't put any more than that, so let's plop them in this one. Logistics one can, or Mark 4s can go in there, and construction ones in here. I should keep some on me though for my personal roboport. Blammo, this thing won't have as much space for robots, but they'll go into action. Looks like I need more engines. I already upgraded this thing into level 4, added some productivity and speed modules, but then we also need another one of these. Let's hope there's enough room for it. There we go, although now this thing is only supplying that side, but that's where it's used more than down here, which is only the Mark 1s. Ah, speaking of engines, I think I forgot to mention that I'm doing rocket fuel. over here somewhere. Not any modded ones, but the OG rocket fuel. Which category is it under? That thing out of 10, solid fuel. Under intermediate products. That one is building it right here. Surprisingly, an assembly machine, not a chemical plant, decided to do so because this thing is totally full of that stuff, solid fuel. So now we have a full load of it in here. It only stacks up to 10. The orbital ion cannon is gonna require rocketry, so let's also start building low density structures and maybe even rocket control units. Finally get some modules in there. But let's do the low density thing first. So steel, copper and plastic. Plastic is right here, copper is down there, and steel is going through here. So I could do it somewhere around here. There's the steel and plastic, and copper is there. But does it fit anywhere in here? And where's it made? It doesn't say. Probably just a crafting machine then. What was the crafting time? 30. Let's do a level 6 then. Looks like I had an uneven amount of underground pipes here. I got one stone pipe to ground and one steel pipe to ground left over. And speaking of these things and tunnels in general, I have a new mod installed called Orphan Finder, which shows if you have an unconnected pipe. Although I can't remember how did it work. I think there was a key for it. Mods, ion cannon UI, find unpaired underground pipes / belts, shift O. But there's a limit to how far it can find them. There we go. It clearly shows that one. 2 orphans. Where's the other one at? Let's disable the map. Maybe it's underneath that. Where art thou? Big blinking arrow, cannot locate. Still finds 2 orphans. Let's put this back. Also needs power. I haven't fitted the ultra density thing yet. Still finds 1 orphan. Where are you? I can't remember how far, or don't really know how far it can find them from. Should be a big blinking arrow. Where is it? There it is. I see it. I see it over here. I guess that's left over from when I had a tunnel here, but then I rerouted to over here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention these are now purple, so that the gravel doesn't get bogged down here as much. Because this is like the choke point or bottleneck, because it's going on only one side, while over here it's coming on both sides. The belt, same over there and there. So I had to upgrade these into purple to push it through faster, and it's going all the way through to over here. And this thing pumps out a lot of it to the right. There we go. This thing will pump out some low density structure. I thought it was ultra dense for a moment. Well, it's low density, of course, because that is very light, easier to get into space. Then let's tackle the rocket control unit. So that means our first module, speed module 1, was it? Not a later level. Yes, because of course speed module 1 is vanilla, while the others are oh, wait a minute, no they're not. Level 4 is, what about, of course these are all buds from the get-go, but these 3, they'll go up to level 3 in vanilla stuff. So we need circuit boards, module case, mainboard and contact. I guess we'll do it here, although the speed stuff is up there. Maybe they can combine over here. And then I can get some speed modules from there. There's plenty of that to go around. Actually, I can get pretty much everything from, these except for the gold things. So we just need to route that over here. Booyah! Finally, my first module. Speed module 1, yay! And so for now, it's taking speed circuit boards from here. These were left over from when I had the provider chest there instead of the belt straight from down there. And then once it's also filling it with speed modules. And once they run out, then I'll just switch these inserters to take from the belt instead. And there's the rocket control unit right next to the speed module. But now I don't know how many will end up in here and how many straight into this thing. But now let's add some modules to the module production. Oh shit, I can't use this one because that's only usable on intermediate products. So it probably doesn't work on here. Oh, actually it does on that. Even though that's like an even more refined product. So I'm gonna get like 1.005 rocket control units each time, and then the 005s finally add up into one whole unit at some point. That's pretty funny how it works on that. I guess I'll put those in there. Raw speed, look at how fast they pump. Pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, yo. Oh man, the orbital ion cannon is taking forever. Well, it is 1,000 or 2,000 each of these. Let's check out which one is the problem. Currently, I'm guessing level 4 or 3. Looks like we do have some 3s, but not full amount. So yeah, it is level 4. Coming from where I just was. Let's have a look. See, lithium ion batteries. Say what? What are they missing? That one, lithium perchlorate. Did I run out of lithium water is the question. I think that might be the one that needs the lithium water. Oh, even this stuff is low. Holy shit. Because that also needs lithium water, yeah. Well, there is plenty of it in here. Why is it not getting pumped out? Because this thing is full, damn it. Too many barrels. Let's put some back in there, and I guess I could upgrade it into provider chest, because I do have some request orders for barrels somewhere, and this way it's bigger. Well, here's a requester chest for barrels, but it's also full. And then the other one is all the way there, over there. Let's see if I can find it through the interface here. Barrel. Empty barrel 21. That one. Yep, I didn't want to go back. I want to see, does it really have 21 in it? But how much is it requesting? I can't see it through this thing. Deconstruct, nope. That one is that, and it's got 1200 in it. And it's close that, requesting 1.2k. Wait a minute. But how much is there? Oh, it's requesting a full amount. Maybe I should lower it. Although this won't produce any unless it drops down to less than 200. Maybe I should take that out just in case I have too many barrels. Let's hop on the... I thought I saw the cargo plane around here. Oh, there it is, below this lake. That'll get us a little bit quicker to the other barrel thing over here. Somewhere around here. There it is. No, that's not right. Wait, this one has barrels in it. Why was it showing that? Or do I remember incorrectly? Oh, yeah, that's a different place. That's near the sulfuric acid storage. I totally thought it was over here, didn't look that carefully. Let's see what we have. Yeah, it's all requesting 20. Let's amp it up so that we can empty out that other chest, and I could also upgrade this into a bigger one. What is the under logistics? Of course, that one. Oh, I already had 4 of them. There you go. That'll free up some space from the other one, which I only fill myself when I go to the outpost. Let's see, we got like 4 rows in here and only room for 3 rows, so let's amp up that request even more. I already walked past it, right? It's right here. Although they haven't delivered everything yet, have they? Filter 600, 610, so they delivered more than I requested. Let's do a full 1,000 then. Oh, look at those Mark 4s, they're so quick compared to the Mark 1s. They zoomed by before I could even react and say that they're so freaking fast. Let's have a look at how my upgrades are working. Oh shit, looks like I would need more gas venting pumps. This thing is working constantly, but it's not fast enough. I'm producing too much hydrogen. This thing is full, but so is that, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. But maybe I should add another here if possible. So the overflow goes there, and then 2 gas venting pumps. There we go. Vent that shit quicker. Yeah, now it's a little bit down. What about the tank? It looks the same, although it was 9.9, now it's 9.8. Ah, here's another thing I totally forgot to mention. I went back into lead-based solder plate production because previously I only had the silver ones. That wasn't good because silver is only generated by those, and this way these also take up more lead, which I need to be used to generate more silver, unless I mine it directly, of course, from over there, which I might have to do at some point, but it seems fine for now. I had to redesign this whole area a little bit, like move these upwards and make a little loop here for carbon and what is that stuff? Lead oxide. Oh, that's not a true loop, it ends here, because this belt doesn't have carbon, so can't join that. And these are all Mark 3s, most of them around here now, except for that one, but that's only making rubber, and these are for the silver ones. Brains! We need more brains! Why isn't this thing getting any brains? I got a request there for 400 brains, but none of them are coming through. Let's have a look. Over here. So that is the Mark 1, this is the Mark... Oh, that's also Mark 1, whoops. That's why I must have clicked on the wrong one. It's gotta be Mark 2, there you go. Let's move those into this chest. Let's continue on the road to the satellite and also the rocket thing. Rocket silo, is it under production? Let's find it. Rocket silo. Wait a minute. There you are. Oh, actually, that doesn't need any of the things that I've been building, but the rocket inside it does. This is just steel, concrete, iron, logic boards, and engine units. But before we do, what was the satellite? It needed something. Before we do accumulators and radars, let's automate more machines. What did I even automate? No, I didn't. I switched to the robot things. But now that we have the robots going, this thing could also use some modules. Maybe I should do modules. So many things, but then again, modules are made in machines, so let's automate some machines. Maybe start with the assembly machines, even though they're the quickest to build, only 0.5. But let's do it. So we need iron gear wheels, iron plates, and circuit boards somewhere over here. Circuit boards, are these circuit boards? I think so. Yes, so we could do it here, except the plates are up there. What about over here? Yes, over here we got all three, but no room. Unless I switch one of these. Wait a minute, this thing doesn't have an output on it. It must have been a candle inserter. So let's make the best of that situation and switch it into assembly machines. Machineception. It's building. It's kind of funny, you need a level 2 to build a level 1. Oh, makes sense, of course. So then we just need an inserter for the iron plates. This has to be here and diverted that way. I think it's a little bit faster if I do it like that, or at least the animation is more normal. Let's take those out, and it's not swinging. There we go. Because if it goes into here, the arm like shortens, which looks kind of weird from some angles. So let's put it there. And then these are needed for the Mark II. But I don't see any room for a frickin' belt here. And I also want a personal supply of them, so let's just put them in a chest. Right here, I guess. Good as any spot. Put her there. Moving on to level 2, we need electronic boards added to the mix, which are over here. But then the gear wheels stop there and the plates stop there. Although they do continue down here. Here's a spot where we have all three, but no room whatsoever. I've done the impossible. Managed to fit it here. Had to do a tunnel here, move this thing into over here. Probably doesn't even need an insert. That's plenty of pink alien artifacts for random things. What even do need them? I can't remember. Probably some advanced armors and whatnot. But anyway, now we've got it here. So input comes from here. We got the level 1 machines coming from this belt. I took away the chest, because maybe I'll just build Mark 6 of everything from now on. I don't know. And then what else does it need? Iron plates come from this belt here, using that inserter. Gear wheels from this belt, using that inserter. And electronics from this belt, using this inserter. Although now it's a green one, so they won't really catch anything unless it gets bogged up over here, which is more important because it's used for research. And then yeah, that was all of them. But then there's also scrap metal, which is taken care of by this filter inserter. Going into the tunnel, join this one, which goes into scrap metal processing up there. Well, it looks like they can't really produce soon if this doesn't clear up here too much copper. But I do remember attaching it to this loop thing here. Then again, it's still only being used by ammunition, shotgun and normal ammunition, and these things here, which have probably filled this up completely, yes. And let's have a look over here where I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned that I actually added belts here. I think there used to be a provider chest, or not even that. I just manually inserted stuff to quickly get more of these Mark IIs, but now they got the chest and this belt here for the circuit boards and the Mark 1s to build Mark 2s into here. So it's only half full there. Oh yeah, they're missing silver. But I don't want to start mining silver just for that, because there's so... why is it not opening? Because I have the inserter open. There's so many of them in here, and I've already placed down like 7 or 500 of them, 507, which are producing plenty of power.